Hey guys, I'm Kelsey, and I had the honor and the privilege of being on all three trips to Peru and Kenya and Romania.
Hey, my name's Courtney, and I had the privilege of going on the mission trip to Peru.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and I had the pleasure of leading the first vertical team to Romania.
Hi, my name is Maddie Brookshire. I went on the Kenya trip this past summer.
Hello, my name is Dawn Brookshire.
And my name is Lily Brookshire.
And we went to Kenya this past summer with the mission team from Vertical and Helen First Baptist.
Hello, I'm Debbie, and I've had the fortunate experience to be able to go to 3 mission trips. I went to Peru twice, one last year and one this year, and I've also been to Romania, which was this year.
So in Peru, one of the things that I got to do was help lead worship with some of the guys that lead worship each week. And so that was such an honor for me.
When we got down to the city of Huacho, we did 2 nights of street evangelism, and it was so impactful to me. We had some translators that went alongside of us. We were able to meet people that were out on the plaza for different events that they had going on since it was around Holy Week. And people were so receptive to the good news of Jesus.
My Peru trip showed me how my relationship with Jesus has grown to give me the confidence to share boldly about Jesus through evangelizing.
And when we were in Kenya, it was, y'all know Kenya is my heart, and that's where I just love to be. So it was a joy to be back there and to see my old friends there and make new friends there too.
Going 2 years ago, I was very concerned for many reasons. I think the enemy just tries to give you every reason in the world not to go out on mission and not to listen to your heart. And that first trip with the girls, it was hard. I had fears, financial fears, safety fears, but I was really looking forward to going this year because the fears of travel, the fears of safety, those fears didn't exist anymore.
Just that love and adoration that the kids showed us, and then them understanding that we love them enough through Jesus to come and share Jesus with them is one of the things that stood out to me, and it was one of the things that really changed my mind about going. And I was so glad I went because there were so many kids that would just come up to us and hug us and just listen to every single word that we had to say, and the fact that we told them we came all this way, just for you. It was just a blessing to be able to share Jesus with them.
One thing to me that stuck out and will always stick out are the children. We would go and evangelize through villages and slums. We were partnered with 2 girls named Rachel and Morgan in Nairobi, and I was with Rachel just walking through, going hut to hut, talking to people, praying over them. And by the end of our little walk, we had like 17 kids following us, eager to hear what we were talking about, wanted to see our Bibles. And the church was called Kariobangi, and then that night when we went back to do a Bible study, we had maybe 100 kids or more show up, and it was incredible. And they wanted to stay, they didn't want to go home, and it was really cool.
And then in Romania, that was new for me, and so I just loved, taking in the culture and taking in just all the new that came with such a new trip. And VBS was such a joy and such fun for me to do and to be part of.
The group that touched my heart the most were the children in placement centers that had no parents and had been living there for quite some time. Many of them were 10 or older. They had been there since a very young age. We had opportunities to share about Jesus and love on them through our translators. Here's when I met a very sweet young lady, Veronica. She is a strong believer, and through my translator that day, I learned she loved Jesus very much. We formed a very special bond, and I pray that I can continue to remain in contact with her.
And one thing I learned was that God will see to all of the details if you just keep on focus on what you're supposed to be doing. So my physical limitations were still there, but they were taken care of, and we were able to accomplish more than my expectations. So I just want to encourage anybody that would like to go on any mission trip, whether it be local or globally, to not let things like that get in your way, because God has a reason for you to go on the trip if you feel so led.
To those that prayed for our trip, to those that gave to our trips, and to those that went, I just want to say a huge thank you, and just thank you. It's not enough to, to show our gratitude of what all of that meant, but each prayer was felt each step of the way, and each dollar that was given was, used for the kingdom. And each person that went was touched in such a mighty way and used in such a mighty way. So I want to encourage you to start praying about how you can be used in the next adventure that the Lord has for us at Vertical. So thank you again. We love you, church, and we're so grateful for you in this whole adventure.